Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach. It is Real Talk Tuesday. I want to talk about love from a different standpoint. Yesterday was a pretty long day. Some of us with Rock Bottom Outreach were invited to speak at a school in Richardson, and I think the actual name is Texas School of Massage Therapy. I hope I don't have that all messed up. But anyway, yeah, a vocational school doing specifically what you want to do, learn to do massage. And they were doing facials, and I think it's called an aesthetics. Maybe is that what they call a facial? An esthetician? Correct me if you're listening to this and I'm wrong. Please correct me. You won't hurt my feelings. But obviously, looking at this face, I've never been to an esthetician. Oh yeah, I probably need to be honest with you. But anyway, but we went and we were trying to figure out, what is the connection? And the connection was this. It was a school full of people looking for purpose still, just like us. I mean, maybe you're 50 years old and you still don't know what your purpose is. And every time you get a job, you say, well, that job sucked and that one sucked and all my jobs suck. And the truth is, it's because you're looking at it all wrong. You think your job sucks because your attitude's poor. I mean, I'm just going to tell you just like it is. Because you don't look at the job as a job that God gave you. And so if he gave you that job, that means there's purpose in the job site. So you go with a bad attitude. And it's a dead-end job because you make it like that. Here's my point. Back in 08, 09, met a lady at Brahms. She worked at Brahms. She wasn't the manager. She wasn't the assistant manager. She worked at Brahms. And I thought she owned Brahms, if that's even possible. But she greeted me with a smile. She asked if I was having a great day. She took me around. She gave me a tour of Brahms. Something I never asked for. But I get a tour of Brahms, and she shows me all the cells. And you know what? I realized that lady knew what her purpose was. And it was to be Christ right where she stood. It is just a job if you see it that way. But again, it's a job God gave you if you see it that way. You got to start seeking God and say, God, open my eyes that I may see. That I'm exactly where you want me to be. Hebrews 11:6 says this. Let me turn to it real quick. It says, without faith, it's impossible to please God because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Have you ever sought the Lord to figure out what your purpose is or to change your attitude? That lady at Brahms, I'm going to tell you, I bet she didn't get on her knees and pray to God gives her a job at Brahms. I bet she just prayed for a job. And so when God gave her a job, she saw it as an opportunity to bring Christ-like love to people she served ice cream to and sold milk, etc. Do you get where I'm going with this today? Your attitude is so wrong at work because you see it as a dead-end job, not a job that God gave you. There's no greater job than to have God as your boss. Let's just be honest. And if you'll approach it that same way, you'll be amazed. You need to go to work to say, God, thank you for this job I have today. And then be looking for someone to love in that job place. Try loving the unlovable. Well, now there's a concept now, isn't it? We love speaking at that school yesterday and helping those people see exactly what we're talking about. You got to be a grinder. Sometimes you got to open your eyes. You got to seek after the Lord that he shows you purpose. You can't sit on the couch eating Pringles, watching soap operas, and just say, all right, Lord, I guess I have no purpose in life. Well, I promise it's not that. I know that's not it, I promise you. But there comes a time you got to get up and start walking. Maybe you work at a massage therapy place. There's a girl recently that I owe her. I was able to walk again because of her. Man, there's a great purpose for the body of kingdom working together as one to love one another for the greater purpose of Christ. Now, I know that's a lot for you to grasp, but let me just say that again. Everybody has a place on this earth with a calling. And it looks different to everybody because everyone's unique. Everyone kind of has the same calling, but it just looks different, if that makes sense. The other night, we listened to a Navy SEAL. That's not my calling, I promise you. I promise you, because I can't swim, heck, man, in a plastic pool, let alone the ocean. So I know that that's not my calling. I would drown. It's not giving people makeovers because they would fire me. Giving people massage, I don't think they would be real comfortable with that. But my point is this. Whatever you're doing today, be thankful and say, God, thank you for this opportunity to love somebody right here in the workplace. Hey, this is Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach. Have a BAM Tuesday. See you soon.